Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Open Up Podcast. Podcast presented by Jay. Where we open up everything with white bitches. Now, I really didn't want to do this. But rents due today. So I was like, let me try to go viral one more time. I'm tired of paying rent where I live. I'm paid. I got it. I don't want to pay it though. It's a homeless shelter. I don't want to pay, but I'll pay. But I got on here because it's not windy outside. You can hear me clearly. You feel me? It's a nice little day today. But I'm trying to practice surrendering. You feel me? Surrendering, not smoking, not drinking, not eating meat, not forcing shit to happen for myself, not chasing. You feel me? I'm trying to practice that. And a part of that practice to me is just not putting myself on the internet. Because I posted all last year, the whole entire last year. Everything, on every website, nothing ever happened. So I was like, that could be a part of my surrendering. But since rent due today, I'm gonna try to taste this virality one more time. And if it don't work, it don't work. But I ain't tripping though. Where's my little note card? You know how we do, we write on back of receipts. Today's topics. Ooh, I can't wait to do this shit inside, AC controlled house or something. That's Thailand. Today's topics, you feel me? Some slight Joe Biden, Killer Mike, Miley Cyrus, Prince Charles, Wendy Williams, Jay-Z and Beyonce, and 21 Savage. And before I even start talking, I just want to let you guys know, especially you dusty bitches, this destitute assholes. I can speak proper when I want to speak proper. I can speak like a professional when I want to speak like a professional. But I'd rather speak how I feel is comfortable enough for me to speak. That's using slang, that's saying words not as they're fully pronounced, because I like to not only write shorthand, but talk shorthand in a sense. Yeah, I have a degree in communication. I can write my ass off. I can speak in front of people. I can do all the types of shit. But when it comes down to speaking comfortably, I speak how I was raised. I speak how I grew up talking to people. You feel me? I can enunciate my ass off. I can let you know where you need to put this letter and that word and that, how to pronounce this and all this other shit. I can tell you the definition of almost every word ever just by looking at the fucking word or how it's used in its context. But when it comes to just speaking to the general population, I speak at a level that's comfortable to me. All right, bitches, now that that's out the way, let's get to what we're supposed to be talking about. Topic number one was Joe Biden. And it's not a long topic. My question is, why is this nigga still alive? Why is Joe Biden still alive? Why hasn't nobody just snuck this nigga? Or just pushed him over to the side a little bit? You feel me? Why is this nigga still alive? This nigga's in his 80s, my nigga. He's stressed out. He's president. COVID is a real thing. Why is he still alive? I feel like we as people have done something negatively to enforce Joe Biden onto us. And I'm hella petty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I let go of shit, but sometimes I just feel like just fucking with people. And I dated so many girls I talked to so many girls during the 2019-2020 period when Joe Biden was becoming president and shit. And a lot of them, they was like crying that Trump would probably win again, and they was depressed, they was stressed out. Damn, motherfucker. They was stressed out, they was just hurt. And yesterday, I was chilling. It was a chill day. I was relaxing, trying to get some sleep in. And I was like, I should just hit these bitches up on Twitter and be like, that's why you about to vote for Trump, bitch. Because I know these hoes are. It's like you either vote for Trump or you don't vote at all. I think that's what's about to happen. You could vote for Biden if you're black, but you're really you're disrespecting yourself. If you're black, you're Hispanic, if you're any color and you're voting for Biden, you're super disrespecting yourself. It's a shame. This nigga Joe Biden is really a piece of shit. He only fucks with you if you got money for Ukraine. He don't care about the homeless situation. And it's like, let me tell you something right now. As a homeless person, when I'm walking around, I'm in the shelter for the rest of February. And then after that, it's a wrap. 3 months here, then you're gone. I was here December, January, February, then you just get kicked out. So oftentimes I see people who are in a worse position than me, you know, sleeping outside, sitting outside, tents outside or whatever. And I can't even feel sorry for them. Like, The empath in me, the human in me is like, yeah, I wish you had somewhere to sleep that was comfortable. Yes, I wish you had a bathroom and some food and you were able to shower. But like the logical thinker in me says, we all going through this shit and it's because of America. We are all going through some form of struggle because of America. Some niggas struggle is being homeless. Some niggas struggle is having fucked up body and being homeless. Some niggas struggles are being addicted to shit, or they can't stop buying shit, or it all comes down to America being the, what's the word I'm looking for? The common denominator in a lot of people's pain. So I can't even look at like all these tents and shit and feel sorry for them, because I know for a fact that America has caused this. If you want to fix the problem, you got to fix America. And it's just, all these tents and shit is just an example of America's negligence towards its own people. And a big part of that are the presidents. Obama, Trump, Biden, Clinton, all of them. They are all part of this. It costs effectively $20 billion a year to end homelessness. A year. They've already spent hundreds of billions on Ukraine, and they want to throw out another 18 billion to like the Israel-Gaza shit that I still have no idea about. But I'm not gonna make myself learn about it, because I don't give a fuck no more. I only care about me nowadays. like if it doesn't have shit to do with me and my agenda, I really don't give a fuck. Like, it's sad that niggas is getting blown the fuck up overseas. And I wish it wasn't happening. I wish niggas wasn't blown up overseas. But what does that have to do with my life today? What does that have to do with my life today, in this moment? Been homeless for almost over a year. I've been homeless for over a year from last week. What does Israel and Gaza have to do with my life right now? You can't explain it because there's no answer. And it's very unfortunate, and I always will say this, you gotta help yourself before you can help anybody else. And we're just in a situation where America feels the need to help everybody else and then help themselves. And Chuck Schumer talking about, if we don't pass this money, it's gonna be Americans fighting in Ukraine. Get that nigga out of there too. Why is he still alive? That is not our fight. If I see two niggas fighting, one of them niggas is gonna lose. Point blank period. That's just how fighting goes, it's how war goes. It's not of me, it's not my job to go in the middle and either break it up or choose which side to jump on. America does that shit. They see wars and they say, all right, which side should we get on? fuck what we got going on for ourselves, what side should we get on? It's ridiculous, it's pitiful. But I definitely want to get on here and say that really quick. And I'm just really curious why Joe Biden's alive, because every day, like, I wake up struggling. Not struggling in a sense, but just not comfortable where I'm at. Wake up 6 in the morning, everybody's loud as shit. Whistles are going off, alarms are going off. 7 days a week I'm waking up like this. There's no day to not wake up like this, unless I choose to sleep outside. Then you're dealing with cars and animals and traffic and shit. It's like, damn, I can sit here and just be sad about my situation, or I can blame on whoever's worthy of the blame. This is Joe Biden's America. And people are living in shelters. People are struggling because all the resources are diverted to the wrong people. They're not diverted to American citizens. And it's actually insane to me that, like, California right now is flooding, and New York is getting taken over by immigrants. And Joe Biden is still focused on, like, Israel and Gaza and all that other shit. And it's like, my nigga, you need to refocus your priorities, my nigga, because your country is going down into a shithole. Everything in this country is falling apart. You're at the helm of it, and you're talking about, let's spend our money and put it over there. But I'm gonna get on the topic. I'm tired of this nigga being alive. That's my next one. Killer Mike. Let's be real. Nobody listens to Killer Mike. Nobody fucking listens to Killer Mike. And nobody knows what the fuck them hip-hop niggas are looking for when they're giving out hip-hop Grammys. Grammys are irrelevant. The EGOT is irrelevant. That's Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Tony, you get that shit acting and plays and shit. Y'all niggas don't know. Hard soundtracks. You use soundtracks too. That's the easy way out. But I didn't listen to Mike as soon as it came out. I heard that nigga saying my album was the best album. Oh, I've heard every rapper say that before. And so Killer Mike, who's supposed to be a black person, you feel me? He's more known for politics than music. Gets arrested at the fucking Grammys, which is not a good look for black folks at all. Secondly, so I go play this nigga's album, right? I'm smoking last night, I'm chilling, this is a chill day. I got a gram on me, might as well roll up and smoke. I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna smoke again. Might as well enjoy this. They said this is the album of the year. I don't fuck with rap music no more, men or women, but I wanna hear what the rap album of the year sounds like. So I click on this motherfucking album. They got like 5-6 songs and I'm like, I am wasting my eye. I play that Scientist and Engineer joint, that one rap song of the year, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, all right, 15 years ago, niggas would have loved that album, loved that song, right? In the 2000s, 2009 or some shit. And that rap song of the year, all right, old heads might fuck with that song. But that is not the rap album of the year. You feel me? I'm gonna throw my little 2 cents and say is Larry June The Great Escape. Now, I understand when that one first came out, I was hating on it because that was my emotions speaking. That's why women can't lead, because they're emotional creatures. When my emotions were speaking, I was tripping. I'm like, nah, this can't be better than Spacious on the Blade. The Spacious on the Blade was just so good. This Larry June nigga keep dropping good ass projects. Every time he drops a project, it's like, this is my new favorite project. And the emotions in me is like, damn, now I gotta move away from another project. And I'm a minimalist, so I cut shit off real quick. And sometimes I don't want to, but I have to. That Great Escape album 1 through 15, hard as shit, chill as shit. Feel me? It made my high feel like it was worthy. I mean, what? That's in a sense, yeah. Like that music was worthy of me being high, is what I meant to say. Like, you don't ever want to smoke weed and watch a shitty movie or eat some shitty food or listen to shitty music. It's like, now I just wasted a high. The Great Escape, no matter when you played, no matter how many times you played, that shit is always bumping. But that's just me. That's just me. And I feel like the Grammy niggas need some younger people on that Grammy council or whatever. Because I never knew what they were giving hip-hop Grammys away for, because it's probably like 5 white people in a room like, this is what the black people are gonna like the most. And they're probably in their 40s and 50s. But I never knew what the Grammys were looking for when it came to hip-hop. And I never tried to know what these niggas were looking for. You want to win album of the year. Point blank period. Not rap album of the year. You want to just win album of the year. Next topic. It's not even really a topic. It's a short story. Miley Cyrus. And this has a lot to do with me. Like I said at the beginning of this podcast, I was practicing surrendering. You feel me? That's not using the internet to upload myself. Lowering the... Really not smoking any weed. I haven't really been smoking like that. Like once or twice a fucking week. I already don't drink. I really don't eat meat like that. I don't try to chase things. That's to me what surrendering is. It's just letting go of things that you feel like aren't necessarily for your higher self, your highest good. And Molly had a little story where she was talking about winning her first Grammy. And she said some shit like, it was about a butterfly with a butterfly net. All she wanted to do was catch a butterfly. God damn, I look. That's why I don't try to look at myself, because I just be like, God damn, I look good. I used to crack this one bitch, and I always used to kill her shit from the back. And every time she looked in the mirror, she would always stare at herself. I used to be like, this bitch is so conceited. And now I'm just like, nah, this is self-love. Anyways, Miley Cyrus had a story about catching a fucking butterfly. I don't know why I was thinking of jellyfish like SpongeBob and Patrick when she said butterfly net. And she was like, the little nigga kept trying and trying and trying. I don't know if she said nigga, but no, Miley, she probably did. The little nigga kept trying and trying and trying. And the nigga finally quit. And as soon as he quit, butterfly came land on his nose. That's surrendering. That's, all right, I'm done trying. You feel me? Because this shit keeps running. I keep chasing. We're never going to be in the same spot. I'm going to stop running. And if they stop, I'm going to stop chasing. And if they stop running, that's what's up. I really appreciate it. I'm not expecting that to happen, but if that happens, that's what's up. And like, I really thought that was a dope story about just surrendering and the art of not chasing and the art of just letting shit come to you. I think that's what a lot of people fail to do. The internet exploded. We seen all these dumbass niggas, these untalented niggas, these niggas with corny takes on everything get popular and famous. And it's like, I'm better than you at that. I'm better than you at that. I'm better than you at that. Let me put myself out there so I can get this money. And then somehow, some way, the talented niggas like me fail to be seen. And so you keep chasing and you keep running fast and you keep running harder and harder. And it's like, maybe this might be healthier for me just to stop, just to chill out, just to exist in life and not try to get that and not try to get that and not try to chase this. And it's a beautiful thing that all races should really fuck with. Blacks, whites, Asians, Hispanics, Native Americans, Indians, everybody should know that you don't always necessarily need to always chase. Sometimes you gotta just sit back and live and relax and breathe. And the things you might want might just come to you. It's just a thing about existing. Like for me, I'm not trying to make this super long, but the last 2 years I've been heavily into tarot, and sometimes I still watch a video, but not with the same 36, not with the same vigor and umph that I used to. I used to just put like 10 videos on a watch later and just listen to them and drive and DoorDash or work out or go about my day, whatever. Excuse moi. Nowadays, I still watch tarot, not as long. Like I'll put a video or two on my watch later and listen to it, whether it's a long video, whether it's a short, doesn't matter what it is. I'll watch like one video or something like that, and then I'll go about my day. I'm always, the type of person I am is like I heavily invested in something for like a year or two, like a jack of all trades, and then I go do something else. So I'll invest into school, I'll invest in the rap, I invest in the fashion. I learn about it, I know about it, and then I move to the next phase of my life. The last 2 years has been heavy with tarot, astrology, spirituality, learning who I am, you know, Pisces rising, you know, all this other shit I'm learning about myself. And I think it's dope to do that. But I don't think you should like necessarily always continue to chase the answers in that, and sometimes sit down and let the answers that you were looking for through that come to you. Hopefully that makes sense. And it's just for me to say you shouldn't heavily invest into everything. Nowadays, it's actually a trend. I don't even need to even say this shit. It's a trend to work 6 months and then get a new job, 6 months, get a new job. I mean, I've been doing this shit since college, but a lot of old niggas, a lot of old black people especially, they're really conservative people, they will not switch jobs. Oh, you got a good job, to stay there. My dad still talks to my oldest brother about a job he had when he was like 20. Like my brother is like 40 right now, like 41 or 42. My dad always says, you should have never left that job at Coca-Cola. He always brings that shit up like, nigga, we are past that. And I remember leaving Enterprise and shit like that. And just meeting a bunch of other people who work there. And niggas is like, I don't want to leave because my family thinks it's a good job. And at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. When things get too exhausting, things get too tiring, and like no results have been yielded, you have to do what's best for you. So I always think that it's important to chase. But then once you come to the realization that, all right, this chasing isn't productive, isn't effective, I'm not going anywhere, it's cool just to sit back and breathe in that. Learn, take the information you learn and still use it to your advantage. Like I'm not going to forget anything I learned about in tarot, but I'm not going to continue like listening to tarot, chasing that, seeing what's going to come upon this. But I will always continue to use information about myself that I learned and shit like that. But now I just don't look for that shit for answers because it wasn't providing them. You know, once something gets to a point where the answers aren't provided or shit isn't reciprocated, then you need to go on with your life. And that's all my niggas saying. I just made it something longer than it had to be. Honestly, it's just about entertaining up and attracting and chasing. It's really important to attract. Sit here on the internet right now and make a dating profile and try to chase a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever gender you get down with. You can always try to do that shit. Or you can just be yourself in life and fuck around running into somebody at the grocery store or at the bar or wherever places you frequent. Instead of chasing the shit, it comes to you. Next, Prince Charles. Woo! I seen something, this is fucked up. And this is why I really try to get off social media. This is also another part of surrendering. Because Twitter and Instagram really ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit, bro. It was like Prince Charles' royal run. Like his time as a royal. And they showed a video of Aaron Rodgers on the Jets running out the tunnel, getting hurt 2 minutes later. Like Prince Charles might have like the least amount of royalness ever, unless there's like some kid in there or somebody who died right after. Probably gonna be that nigga. But yeah, it's really unfortunate that nigga got cancer. It tells you that you can have all the money in the world, nigga, you can still get cancer. This shit don't discriminate. You can have all the money, you can have all the fucking officials and trainers and guards and all the healthiest foods in the world. That shit don't discriminate. Cancer can happen anytime, anywhere, to anybody. It don't fucking play. So that's all I want to touch on that. Where like cancer is really a real thing out in these streets. It's not going away anytime soon. And you got to take the effective measures. There are ways to prevent certain cancers, you know, like lung cancers and things of that nature. But it's also important just to get exams and checkups and testings and screenings. I know a lot of men don't like doing that shit because every man feels like John Henry, you know, I'm going till I fucking die. Ain't nobody gonna beat me, anything I ever do. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And it's unfortunate for Prince Charles to go through that when he finally got to this, like the spot he probably always wanted or was born to have. And then next you know, it's hospital visit, war. It's very unfortunate for what he's trying to leave as his legacy. But hey, my nigga, when that shit comes, you gotta divert all your attention to it. What's it say? Wendy Williams. Yo, I hate this subject. I hate this Wendy Williams subject because people will say, all right, everything she's going through right now is karma, right? And then some other people will say, health has nothing to do with karma. Health issues have nothing to do with karma. You're like, the health issues might be the karma. And it's just because Miss Moreland gonna be famous as fuck by the time I'm famous. Miss Moreland, she was a teacher I had in high school, my sophomore year at Lakes High School. Right when I was transferred to that damn school. Really bad first impression. But Miss Moreland couldn't walk. And Miss Moreland would be the first to tell you that before she couldn't walk, she was the worst person to ever exist. She would tell people, I can't walk because I was a bad person. I can't walk because I made fun of everybody I went to school with. I can't walk because I was a bully. Like, she was like, all right, these two things correlate. My health deteriorated, I was a bad person. And I feel like you can say that in a lot of situations. Now, I'm not to say that everybody who gets cancer or gets sick is a bad person. I'm not to say that. I'm not saying that. But my nigga, when somebody does get sick and you've seen that they've been a shitty ass person their whole entire life, in like the means of like gossip, like she didn't kill nobody. Wendy Williams never killed nobody. But in the means of like spreading hate and gossip and information, I guess you could say she was a bad person, quote unquote bad person in that way. It's still freedom of speech. But at the end of the day, she was affecting people's lives negatively. You can still, in a sense, correlate what she's going through to what she used to be. There could be a correlation there. There couldn't be. I think there is. I'm a firm believer of karma and dharma and all that shit coming back and retribution and all that shit. And like, maybe not the physical health, right? Could be fucking her up from karma, but I know it's the mental health. The mental health is not there. You can tell it's not there. And it's so unfortunate to be who she was and then have all the tables turned on her real quick. That's just life. Like, you could be up 1 minute and then you're just in last place the next. And I feel like that's what's happening with Wendy Williams when it comes to journalism. When it comes to journalism, she was up. She was the go-to bitch. Everybody want to know what Wendy Williams is saying. She got paid off for exposing people, and now she's being exposed. And that's just how fast tables turn in life. So just always take that with you, not just because of this situation, but because of any situation. You could be sitting there looking at somebody who's homeless like me, even though I look good as fuck. You could be judging me and shit, or why is this nigga always sitting over here, or why is he eating outside, or this, that, and the other. Why is this nigga brushing his teeth right there? You could be judging me, and then boom, that could be you. Real quick. That could be you real quick. And what you gonna have to say for yourself? Nothing. Only thing you're gonna have is regrets from who you were in your past. Damn, I wish I was a better person in this situation. I wish I didn't judge people so harshly. I wish I knew what people were going through before I said what I said. Like, I firmly believe everybody who's done me dirty is gonna have a rude awakening. Everybody, from ex-girlfriends to family members and friends or whatever. Because I feel like me becoming who I'm determined to become is only going to cause a great expose. It's only going to cause a great expose. Like, everybody's going to be exposed for like their lies and how they treated me and how they didn't treat me and this and that and the other, right? And they gonna have nothing to say for themselves other than, I wish I handled that situation better. So if I was you, I'm just saying, look at this Wendy Williams situation, and I could be totally wrong. It could be nothing to do with who she's been in her life. But look at this Wendy Williams situation and say, all right, let me make sure I treat people how I want to be treated the rest of my life. It's literally the golden rule. Let me make sure that, all right, this person might be going through something. I don't know what he's going through eternally, but he's making mistakes on the world stage. Let me not judge so harshly. This person is hella overweight. Maybe they have an eating disorder. Maybe somebody just died in their life and they keep eating and they can't stop. It's a matter of just not judging people. And I feel like what I love in life is I feel like we should learn from all the celebrities that happened before us. Like, I'm not saying like we're some new class of celebrities, famous people, whatever. I feel like every single person, everyday person can learn from a celebrity life because they're lived at such high magnitude, and you know, they're shown so much to the public that I feel like you can learn from every celebrity's ups and downs. And that's what I love about being able to get the long term of this thing. Like, I can look up Cab Calloway from the 1900s, or I can look up Bad Barbie from the 2010s. Like, it's dope as fuck to be able to have the internet and to see all these lives and say, all right, they fucked up there, they fucked up there, and make sure I'm on my shit right here so this doesn't turn around on me. So using information is what I'm saying, and just follow the golden rule. Treat people with respect, how you want to be treated and shit. And I feel like that is just the emphasis of a healthy life. You know, being a happy person, being a good person, being a positive person, being optimism, being optimistic all the time and shit. Damn, is this my Magic Johnson back for the All-Star game video? Or is this my Magic Johnson, I just came back from HIV/AIDS and we're gonna win some championships video? I know they didn't win no championships when he came back, but this is different. What's next? Jay-Z and Beyonce. This shit is funny. Jay-Z went up there like, Jay-Z went up there and was like, oh, you guys are so lucky that I came. Let me talk about my wife real quick. This nigga Jay-Z was like, this is my building, I built this shit. But since you're honoring me, this is where you fucked up when it comes to honoring my wife. And it's nice for a man to stick up for his wife. You know, that's the times we're moving in. Shout out feminism, all that shit. And I just thought it was funny that, like, Sagittarius and Gemini, Jay-Z and Kanye West, opposite signs and shit. When Kanye big ups Beyonce, it's a problem, everybody in the world. He fucked up Taylor Swift's moment, and Bahama called him a jackass, and then Jay-Z does the same thing. He bigs up his wife, and everybody's like, this nigga has a point. Beyonce has 32 Grammys, most Grammys ever, no album of the year. That's strange. Like, I'm not the one to listen to Beyonce albums. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I listen to Beyonce albums. I'm more of like a Beyonce single type of person. Like, play me the single. I'm not gonna bump your albums. That's just me. You feel me? I don't have no dog in this fight. I can't say this album's better than that album. I don't. I couldn't answer and be. I can't sit here and say Lemonade should have won because of the body of art it was. I can't say that. But I think it's just funny as fuck that this man bigged up his wife, and it's not a bad story. And like I said, I learned about astrology and tarot, and the fact that Sagittarius and Geminis are opposite signs. Jay-Z's Sagittarius, Kanye's a Gemini, and they both got opposite reactions from doing the same thing. I think that's just the funniest shit in the world to me. I think that's the funniest shit in the world to me. And I think it's hella funny that Jay-Z still gets nervous, bro. I get nervous at like doctor's office and shit and hospital visits, but I don't get nervous in front of people, like human beings. Oh my God. This is funny. Jay-Z's funny, bro. It's the last thing I want to close out. This nigga 21 Savage. At this point, it's pretty old. It's starting to get windy too. At this point, it's pretty old. The whole Aiden Ross situation. And all I gotta say to that is, this is why I don't use my last name. This is why I don't use my last. This is why I don't go around and be like, hey, I'm Jay Kyrie Slaughter. I'm Jay Kyrie. That's what I say to people. Niggas use my last name and they just fuck it up for me. They just make me look bad. This nigga try to act like he wasn't trying to finesse this nigga. You know you trying to finesse this nigga. And that shit was so awkward. Bro, like, reputation is a big thing in life. I'm trying to like speak towards what we learned from this. Reputation is a big thing in life. Some niggas think it was planted and it was like a finesse, or it was marketing or whatever, or 21 actually tried to scam that nigga. It doesn't matter. How you look at it. Reputation is the most important thing in the world. Yeah. Reputation is really important. And cause that's what precedes you. You walk into a room, oh, that's 21 Savage. First thing you're gonna think of, that's the nigga who tried to finesse Aiden Ross. And so now you don't even want to be around this nigga's energy because you know this nigga just tried to finesse somebody. Niggas been using Aiden Ross to flick. Pay this rent, yo. Because obviously it's getting windy. It's getting windy in this bitch. I owe hella rent money. This is what rappers do. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm out here. This is what all these rap niggas be like. Nigga, they be like, yeah, they be doing a little thing. It's too windy. That shit gonna fly around. Yeah, I'm but to me, this is what I'm always say. Showing 20s, you're broke. I'm talking about myself right now and anybody. I'm like, but if you're showing 20s, you're broke. Nigga, if you don't have a fucking stack of 100s, I can't respect you. So anybody who got these little 20s going down their arms and shit like that, I think you're in debt. I think you live off credit. I think you're pulling loans. I think you're, oh, did I just pause it? Oh, I thought I paused it. I think you're, you're a fraud. Bro, I thought I paused this video for the cross. No! But, I think you're a fraud. Stack them hundreds on them arms. Matter of fact, don't even show money. Don't even show money. Show money, you're showing chains, the diamonds, and the cars, and stuff. Nigga, like, show investments. I own this restaurant. That's my brand. That's my tequila. You feel me? That's my Hennessy. That's my weed. Like, the most I'm gonna show is, unless it's a gift, is like bracelets. Like legit bracelets and necklaces that have to do with astrology. You feel me? I'm not gonna be showing shit off. Stop showing shit off. Because all you're doing is getting yourself robbed. All you doing is like that Asian nigga could have swung on me, but I just got done watching Tekken, so I would have beat that nigga's ass. Hey, Tekken 8, bro. I just watched the movie. They got the little game movie. I would beat that nigga's ass. I know everything he knew, nigga. But I'm gonna get off of here. I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing this. Like I said, I don't know if this is the Magic Johnson All-Star Game appearance or this is the Magic Johnson let's come back and try to win some championships appearance. You feel me? Like I said, I am working on surrendering, keeping my thoughts to myself, and just going about my life. You feel me? Maybe in the future, one of these days, I'll have somebody to share my thoughts with that's not the internet. You feel me? I have somebody just to talk to and feel fulfilled enough after the conversation to not have to use the internet and talk to complete strangers. But I want to give a shout out to me because my last YouTube like and subscribe that I don't use, that I surrendered on, hit 100 subs this morning. I was like, hey, nigga, the fuck around, got 100 subs on the fucking channel I don't even use. Now that's how you surrender. So I'm gonna probably get back to doing that shit. I don't know what's in store for me. I've been homeless for a year, and I'm only gonna be in this shelter till February, and I'm not leaving Hawaii. Usually I'll just leave a state, go to a different state, go to a different shelter, whatever, travel. But I'm about to just kick it here. Who knows if this is the last time you ever see me ever again in life? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but this month, I'm just giving it to God, like everything. So we'll see what happens. And if you see me again, good for you. If you don't see me again, enjoy what you saw. I'm gonna get up out of here. And probably for the last time, hopefully last time outdoors. This is the Open Up Podcast, a podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything with white bitches. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, y'all. I'm out of here.